What's up, bros? Alright, there we go. So we know that's working. It's been a while. It's been too long. That's been way too long. So hopefully everyone's having a good morning if you're watching this after the fact for some reason, which is perfectly fine. So today I am, oh god, it's Whitey Wesley. So if you're watching this after the fact, this is Snow Shoveling Simulator. And actually, I'm mining ice right now, so there's two parts. At least as far as I know, there's only two parts of this game. There's basically a part where you just basically shovel snow or plow it. Wesley is not Whitey. What? Okay. Yay. Dude, this game is... Can you imagine this game on Xbox Series X? Next gen graphics? You're Tanny. Wait, are you? Oh, crap. Wait, what? Tanny. Wait, whoa. Hold on. Wait, I thought you were Wesley for some reason. You are. Aren't you? I'm confused. I thought you were Wesley. Yes. Well, yeah, that's a... So, what? I'm confused. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I got you. Never mind. Yeah. Sorry, that went over my head for a minute there. Gotcha. Yeah. I got you now. Yeah, so this game is, you know, it could be monotonous. Like, you know, it depends on your idea of fun. Like, to me, this is kind of fun, but like, I'm trying to grind for... Oh, see, I'm almost at 850. That's where I want to be, actually, is 850, because then I can go upgrade my backpack. That is my goal here. There we go. So now we got 100 out of 100. Yeah, these graphics on Series X has got to be freaking amazing. 10 out of 10, baby. IGN. Alright, so we sold the ice to this weird special ed looking guy. Oh, of course the blizzard would be coming now. So I've already I've pretty much mastered the snow plowing aspect of the game. I have like everything that like you could possibly really get over there, except for the stuff you would pay for. So this is what I wanted, the large backpack. Buy. Boom, 250. Now we can actually like... Now we can actually like play. Oh, you know what? What's the next tool we need to get actually? Because that's gonna be the next thing. Is this tool is very this only chips away 2 at a time, so we need the oh god 1500 for a basic pickaxe. That actually probably will work pretty good. See, it's too bad they could have taken that since the pickaxe. It's too early, usually wouldn't be awake yet. I mean, I've been up since 5. I went to bed a little bit later than normal, but I still woke up at 5, so yeah. And actually I was on this morning with my web host, my new web host. So I have a new web host for my website, and I'm trying to move stuff over from my old host to my new host. I registered a new domain name, and it hadn't like triggered as though like I had purchased it, and so I had a contact. It was almost been 2 days, and I was like, okay, that's taking way too long. So then I was looking, and then it said on their website, it said, well, if it takes more than 24 hours, then you should contact billing. And it's like, I wish they would have sent that in the email when I registered with them, so that way you know, like, okay, there's a certain time frame that is expected for this to happen. You know, I don't know, maybe it doesn't happen that often, but like I think they should put that in their welcome email. Like, hey, if we see you registered a new domain, if it doesn't register in 24 hours, then contact billing. You know, something like that, as opposed to making me have to go find that. This one's really weird for some reason. But see, now I'll at least be able to. But see, I gotta get up to 1,500. So that's 6 trips. Six trips on this backpack. Well, actually, not trips, actually, because you accumulate them as you mine it, which is kind of interesting. I feel like it should be like, it should only count like when you turn it in or something. I don't know. It's whatever. So you can basically accumulate snow and ice without turning it in, and then when you turn it in, you get your money. So yeah, so my I got a new domain. It's bakersoft.tech, which I think is pretty sweet. So it's infers that it's a technical based website, which I think is pretty accurate for everything that I do. Most of everything I do is like some sort of technology involved. You know, playing video games is technology. Doing stuff on the computer is technology. Like literally everything I do is technology based. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, so this is Snowplow Simulator. Look at those mountains in the background, dude. Like, why isn't that like right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, those are like the next gen graphics up in this mug? But we don't get to play in the next gen graphics. We get to play in the Minecraft graphics. I shouldn't say Minecraft graphics, but you know, whatever. Your technology? Oh snap. Oh, you know what? We may have to go shovel some snow because our money's getting low. Oh, that just rhymed, and that was not, like, intentional to rhyme. But yeah, we may have to actually go shovel snow to get money. I have a big snowplow thing, so, like, I can basically accumulate money real fast in this game. It's a lot easier when you have the tools. You know? It's usually how it works. Yeah, so I need to make 6 trips on this backpack to get enough ice to then go back to the store to buy the pickaxe so I can chop more ice. I hope it doesn't go from +2 to +3. I'm going to be very disappointed if it changes just that little. And I wish it would tell you. It should tell you, like, what the DPS is, damage per second. Look at I love that. Look, the snowmobile. I've seen that before. Like, why is it just randomly just like spinning in circles? But yeah, I stay right here because like the guy to sell ice to is right there. So apparently there's like another guy at the top of the mountain, but like I don't want to go all the way to the top of the mountain because there's really, I don't know, maybe no, because I have to go to the store. You know, I have to keep going to the store, and the store's down here, so it makes no sense to like go way up there. And the other thing I thought too was that they said something about like, oh well, you know, people go on the mountain because like you can get like different varieties of ice and get a lot of money. But like the thing is that I thought, oh wow, that's kind of neat. Like based on the color of the ice or something, like it would result in a variety of money or something. No, it doesn't. The money does not vary based on the color of the ice, which I'm like, well, that's dumb. Like, well, then what the hell is this person talking about? The guide. What was the guide talking about as it related to money in the ice? You know, doesn't make any sense. So like, the guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Bro, it's almost 5. And I'm push, dude, what the heck? You're still up from getting hammered. What? Why were you getting hammered, man? Well, I guess it was a Friday night. Push. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen you here, man. I'm glad you're doing all right. It's good to see everyone every once in a while, at least, just to know that they're still alive. You know, I still haven't seen Mike has not come around, guys. I'm actually I've legitimately been worried about Big Mike for a little while now. College life, well, yeah, there's that too, I guess. See, I've never had that experience, so I can't relate to college life. Oh, look, all the ice regenerated, but then my snowmobile was like possessed. Bro, can you stop being possessed here? Stop driving by yourself. Rip Mike. Dude, like I haven't heard from him in like a month. It's been a long time. Like normally he's in our Discord. Okay, I'm confused. What is, can I chip away at this? What is this thing that's building up here? I'm a little confused. What is this thing? Oh, wait. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm not really sure. What is this thing? It just like slowly is getting bigger. That's what she said. You know, it's kind of weird. Come on, let me get on my snowmobile. Stop playing games. God. Stop playing games with me, damn it. Mike is, dude, don't say that. I hope not. I mean, like, what I keep saying in Discord is I say either he fell in love or he's got the COVID. You know, I don't got the Rona. I don't know. Like, I hope it's not anything bad. I hope he found someone to be in love with or something. You know, I don't know. But, like, that's usually the reason why people disappear, right? Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that, but I don't think it was due to lack of interest, you know, because he was always participating in Discord and stuff like that. And, like, he just, like, one day just disappeared. I went on Live Me to go find him and message him. He never messaged me back. Like, I don't know what happened to him. He just like fell off the face of the earth. So I'm very I'm actually I've been worried about him. I've DM'd him on Discord many times, like, hey, what's going on, dude? Like, are you alright? Like, nothing. And normally he would at least message me back and be like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, even if it was like 2 words, it was fine. You know, at least I knew like he was okay. But like, yeah, I don't like the fact that I don't hear anything from him. Do we know his real name? We can look at, yeah, I do actually. That's true. You know what? That is true. I do know his real name. It's Mike Afriye. Mike Afriye. He lives in New Jersey. Somewhere in the state of New Jersey. That's all I know. I don't know where exactly, but I know he lived in New Jersey, supposedly. You gonna do some research? All right, man. Yeah, I just, you know, I guess I should have thought of that, but like I never would. I don't know. That's true. I guess we could have checked his. You know, he probably has other like accounts and stuff like that. I might be able to find them and see what the hell's going on. I'm an idiot. I should have thought of that. Mr. Technology over here, not using technology the way it's for a very good purpose to make sure someone's not dead. I can't believe it can just basically crank through all this ice just like in one backpack. Boom. Okay, now we're full. All right, so we're at 750. Ugh. So again, we have three more trips to make. And then, oh wait, oh, do you see this? So I don't know what this is doing, but when I'm selling ice to this guy, that's what's making this thing get bigger. I didn't really correlate the two, so I don't know what happens when that thing gets bigger. Does it become something you can sit there and just mine at? You know, I don't know. Well, that's good. The ice is regenerated, so that's cool. I need to keep checking on my domain every once in a while, though, to see if the website's working, because last time I checked, it was like redirecting for some reason. And I think technically he spelled his name Michael, not Mike, actually. But everyone called him Mike, or usually his like alias was like Big Mike. You don't think he's dead? Well, that's good. Yeah, I'll probably need to Google around and just see, like, maybe he just stopped, like. Yeah, I wish I just knew what happened to him, you know? It's not like him to not, like, say anything. And that's what I said. That's what's weird, is that even, like, when he was, like, being, like, retarded or just like acting up in Discord and being stupid and stuff, like, at least he would respond, at least he would reply and say something back to me. I just felt like something was going on with him. I don't know. Like, I feel like he was just being weird for a little while. So I don't know, like, if he had something going on in his life that just, like, because that's usually what happens, right? People start acting weird or different when they've got stuff going on in their life that they don't know how to deal with. Does it sound like Mike to go to jail? No. Dude, the dude was in college. He was taking college classes. Like, at one point he was trying to study for computer science, and he just couldn't get past it. So I mean, it's like, he didn't sound like a bad kid or something like that, where that was like a thing. That would just be weird for him to go to jail. I think he was like white on the inside, basically. For a black guy. He was black on the outside, white on the inside. Or mostly white on the inside. Not completely, but like mostly. F for Mike. Yeah, let's hope not. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to spend time researching. That's a good idea. See, I don't understand on this one. For some reason, that one won't go down all the way, but then, like, these other ones, they'll disappear completely. It's kind of odd. I just love how sometimes it randomly doesn't. Randomly decides to not make the sound of this axe. Apparently, you can go around with an axe, just like hacking away at ice blocks. Oh, it's weird in this game. All right, bro, I should probably get going to bed. See you. All right, man. Oh, enjoy your rest. Hopefully, you don't wake up with a hangover. Drink some water so you don't dry yourself out when you're sleeping. I know how that part works. Alright, so we have one more trip to make. Then we can go to the store and buy the pickaxe. You know, I may have to go check at the store and see what the next best one was, because I feel like sometimes just like upgrading incrementally is a waste of time. That's what I did like in the other part with the snow shoveling. Was I didn't upgrade every little bit that I could, because then it just seems like you're wasting money. You know, you're preventing yourself from making progress, wasting money trying to upgrade, and then you don't get the upgrade you want, or the upgrade's just not high enough, and so it's like you're almost better off just waiting sometimes to upgrade to something that you really want. At least over here, the backpacks don't seem like they... You actually have bigger backpacks over here, I feel like, for the ice than you do for the snow. Or at least they seem more worth it. I feel like I have a cavity, which I'm not sure how, man. I brush my teeth every day, but somehow I feel like I have a cavity, which is really annoying. Because I felt it this morning when I woke up. Now I don't know if it's because I drank some White Claw last night. I went over to my neighbor's house, Melinda, and drank a couple of White Claws and an Angry Orchard before I went there. So like I had a little bit of a buzz, but like because I actually hadn't eaten dinner before I went over there, so I was like had a little bit of a buzz. But like I woke up this morning and I felt like it almost kind of felt like I was like clenching my teeth in my sleep or something. I like how he's like looking up. He's like, oh, look at that big ice block, bruh. All right, so now we have enough to go buy the next. We have enough to go buy a pickaxe. So I don't, you know, it's kind of weird. I mean, I didn't feel like when you did the snow plowing that like when you turned in snow for money that it, or when you bought stuff there that you had to turn in snow in addition to pay money to pay for stuff. On the ice side, it's like you have to turn in ice, you have to have a certain amount of ice, and you have to have money in order to pay for stuff. So it's kind of like, I mean, I guess it's intended to be maybe more difficult or something over here, I guess. Now, supposedly there's like snow monsters and stuff like that you can fight. So that's the other aspect of the game that I haven't come across yet. But like you can go in, there's like a cave that you can go into over here. And I'm assuming when you go into the cave, I should come here and just get all this ice and then drive up there. But it seems like it's just such a long drive. And there's no one, there's just not anyone close by. Which is really annoying. Alright, so let's check this thing again. And see. So the pickaxe is 36k, 1500 ice. 3100 for a machete. Wait, good for chopping down trees and bushes, even better at slicing ice. Well, I mean, see, that's the thing. I don't think it's going to actually cut down anything. A huge saw. Wait, use to cut ice cubes out of the lake on the top of the mountain. Wow. See, I feel like I should save up for the machete, right? Because I feel like when you do these incremental things, like, it's just kind of like, it's not going to change enough, right? I mean... The ice sledge looks sick. Ideal for smashing ice. That's ultimately what I need, though. The ice hammer. Oh my god. The ice battle axe. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not spending Robux on any of that stuff. So, wow, that's like the master achievement there, the Ice Battle Axe. So I feel like I might just save enough for the machete for now. Ugh. Yeah, I guess that's not too bad. I mean, it's 7 trips, unfortunately, with this backpack. But then I'll have something that'll gather ice faster, and then fill up my backpack quicker, and then I can then go and buy a bigger backpack if needed. Right? So that's, to me, I'd rather my problem be that like I can't I'd rather my problem be that I fill up my backpack too fast than it takes forever to fill up my backpack. That is the way that I like to play these games, at least. I'd rather that be the problem, is I don't have enough space and I accumulate stuff too fast. Because at least with that, like, you know, you can make progress fast, and you're just having to figure out how you turn in stuff faster. Oh my god, like, how did it not respawn really like anything yet? It's crazy. He's like, oh, looking up at the ice. Ooh, excuse me. So as soon as a present spawns, then all of these big ice blocks will respawn back to their normal size. Oh, I don't get why I've seen this on the map. There's like these big black patches, which means there's supposed to be something there, but there's something that's not rendering because you can't like walk through it. Like it's like there's something there. Oh, well, maybe not on this one. Oh, yeah, see, like, it's like there's something there, but then, like, you can't, like, ugh. Alright, so we need 3,100 ice at this point. And then we can buy the big freaking machete. So there's actual trees around here, so it makes me wonder if you actually can cut the tree to get ice or something. I'm not really sure, like, or if that's just it just trying to be cute with the description or something. I don't know, like, I don't fully understand all the game mechanics in this game yet, so I'm still kind of learning, so they need like some games where they have like auto run or something like that. They need like auto hack, auto punch. Auto swing. Oh, really? All that? I just need one more. Okay. Man, I need to drive my snowmobile. I guess maybe, I don't know. Maybe I need to stay, maybe I do need to, no, I don't like that. It's too far away to drive so far down. Man, this stuff is not refilling up that fast right now for some reason. Please let a present fall so that way I can, see, I don't understand what this thing is supposed to be. Like, does this guy eventually, like, not let you sell ice because he's got too much or something? Like, you know, I don't understand. Ugh, gosh. Please, why isn't a present fall, or why haven't we gotten a blizzard yet? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go down the hill. Oh! There we go. Yay. Yeah, I haven't got the timing exactly right either yet. Like, I don't know. Oh, you know, the one thing too that I forgot about because I'm a butthead was that I forgot, that on Windows, like, usually they have apps for just about everything. And I've always been playing, every time I've been streaming Roblox for a while now, I've been doing it through the web browser. But then the Windows Store has had a Roblox app. So this is actually the Roblox app, not the web browser based game. So I think if I hooked up a controller, that the controller would actually work on this. So if I, for some reason, wanted to use a wireless or an Xbox controller on this in Windows, like, it should work. Browser based, it's never gonna work because it doesn't have that kind of access. I'm almost certain of it. I don't even know how that would work. I don't think a browser generally has access to peripherals on your computer. Like, that would be bad to some extent. Then it could do crazy stuff. But because of the fact that it opens in some type of app that you almost have to install, maybe for Roblox it would work. Because it's not like, it's kind of like running in a browser, but it's not, because like you have to actually like install an app, if I remember correctly, a Roblox like browser app, or I don't know what it is, but it's some type of app that you have to install in order to even play it through the browser. So like, all right, so we're at 2,000 right now. Hopefully we get a blizzard soon, actually. This thing just sounds like it's gonna like stall out. It just sounds like a bad car or something. But just next gen sound. Next gen sound, bruh. Oh, and then another game I re-downloaded and installed that I forgot that I had was Microsoft actually has like they have a Jigsaw game. I believe it's free. I'm almost certain it is. They have a Jigsaw game that you can install on Windows and do puzzles. Um, and then they have like, depending upon the complexity of the puzzle, you get like gold for completing the puzzle, like after you complete the puzzle based on the difficulty, and then you can use that gold to like spend to unlock other puzzles and stuff. So that's kind of neat. So like it's actually like a system where you can progress through and unlock things based on what kind of challenges you have with other puzzles and crap. So that was kind of neat. So I actually started one last night where I was working on some like tiger puzzle, which I thought was pretty neat. Please, I need a Blizzard game. See what I mean with these ice things though? Like, every single one of these will disappear, except for some reason that one just does not go away. And I know, like, some people might be thinking, like, dude, why are you trying to grind for that 3100? Like, just go buy the other thing so you can get there faster. But like I said, it's with these games you have to be careful. They kind of drive you towards doing that because your impulse is just like, oh my god, this is taking forever. Like, can't I hurry up and like get to the next level? And so like that is your, oh good, everything respawned. That's your impulse. Your natural impulse is like, I want to hurry up and get past this. But like, if you can avoid that impulse for just a short period of time, you know how they say the saying is long term or short term pain for long term gain. that's basically what these games are. So if you can endure like a little bit of waiting and have some patience. Oh god, I was gonna say don't fall off the damn hill. If you can have a little bit of patience, then it's worth it in the long run. Because then I'll have a better tool that will fill up my backpack faster. And then I'm making I may be making trips. I'm making trips more frequently to go turn stuff in. So that's what I want, right? I want to make trips more frequently so I can turn stuff in and accumulate ice faster, and then be able to get my backpack faster. Ultimately, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the goal, is that you want to get the better tools, but like you don't want to have to like get a new tool so often. So that's my approach, and that's the approach I took on the snow plowing side too. Was, you know, I could have upgraded to like the smaller tools, but I said screw that. I'm like I'd rather sit here for like a half hour or something and use my hand plow to like accumulate more money, and then when I have enough money, just start buying like actual plows instead of buying more shovels and crap. Because then it's just like I said, that makes the progression longer. It makes it take longer, in my opinion, at least. And maybe it's just my thing about like spending money. You know, spend the money on the things that you need when you need them. You know, spend it at the right time instead of just spending it to spend it. I wish I was like that in real life sometimes. Sometimes I just spend money just to spend money. Kind of. Or it seems that way. A blizzard's coming. Good. Kind of. Now I'm maxed out on my backpack though. Oh, that's good. It's one way for it to regenerate the ice. So I'm good with that. Oh, I wish it was regenning while I was hacking at it. Okay, so I have 2 more trips I need to make. Well, actually, no, 3. I had 3 more trips I need to make right now. So like, because right, 2 more full backpacks will give me up to 3,000 ice, and I need 3,100 in order to upgrade to that machete. So that is my goal right now, is 3,100 to get to that machete. There we go. Good. At least this one's still regenning, because it's still blizzard. So like while blizzard's going, it'll regen snow and ice. I wish I could time it. I wish I knew, like, I know there's got to be some time. It's on some timer. I don't think it's random. I'm almost certain it's not random when it does it. Like, I feel like like the blizzard's like every 10 minutes and the present's every 5 minutes or something along those lines. And so like if you can time it right, you know, you'd want to be turning in snow or ice just before the blizzard happens, because then you know, you're maximizing your input, you know, how much you're accumulating, how fast you're accumulating snow or ice based on the blizzard. You know, you want to be doing it while the blizzard's happening. Oh, that's cool. Then the present fell. So like that's the thing, the timing, the present, it's got to be on some timer. I just don't know what it is. Like I said, I'm almost certain it's not random. One time I'll have to time it. That's gonna have to go on a blog post or something somewhere. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering sometimes. I'm kind of wondering why, like, hey, why is there no one here sometimes? But it's like, well, I mean, if you're streaming it quarter after 7 on a Saturday, all the kids and everyone's asleep. Well, most people are asleep except for me. Gotta wake up early so you get the day started off right. All right, there we go. So backpack's full again. So again, we have two more trips to go. I don't know what this thing is. Like, I don't understand what this thing is building. If it's just some random thing, like, I don't even know like what the point of this thing is. Watch it like turns into some monster or something. I don't know. I'm sure if I talk to that guy, maybe he might tell me, but I don't know if that's true either. Because you can talk. I think you can talk to him when you don't have ice to sell. I think. So he might tell you like, oh yeah, if you sell me ice, then like this big ice thing will form, and then eventually maybe you can hack at it or something. That would be cool, right? If you could actually hack at the ice, and maybe I could hack at the ice if I had the right tool or something. I don't know. Now I'm interested to see what that saw does, though, the ice saw, because it says like you can hack ice cubes out of the lake at the top of the mountain or something. So that's kind of interesting. So we're definitely gonna have to get that tool if I can get it. Although I don't know how long I'm gonna stream this morning. Here, let me check something real quick. Anyway, oop, wrong thing. Let's see. Is this? Because your domain is set up with the default name servers. Okay, please, in order to point to domain server, please log in here to manage your domain settings. You can find the name servers you need to use in your welcome host. What? I thought that lady they already did that for me. Oh. Okay, so then maybe, all right, I need to check this then. Cause like they're saying that I'm seeing this page because, oh no, that's not it. Oh. So she kind of helped me but didn't completely help me, right? Okay. Well, we'll fix that. Name servers. Oh, no, she did. Oh, because it's not. I get it, because it hasn't propagated the internet yet. That's probably why, because it hasn't propagated the internet yet. So the name servers are not fully there yet. Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of like temporarily distracted because of this. Yeah, so she changed that, and it's right 9 and 10, right? Okay, yeah. So she's right. She helped me out. Hello, good morning. Ooh, what's up, rail fan? Or what's up, dude? Oh gosh, is that you? Yeah. Okay. What's up, man? How's it going? All right, so we're almost at our 3100 that we need. We'll eventually get there. What you up to, Mr. Rail fan? You're good? Well, that's good. I'm surprised you're up. I don't know how old you are, but you know, all these kids, man, they be sleeping in on Saturdays and stuff. I swear, I'm trying to remember if I ever slept in on the weekend. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I never did, but I could be wrong. Dawson, what's up? How's it going? I hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning so far. Alright, so this is full. Oh, by the way, I did actually pay. I actually spent 30 Robux on a private server for this game just so that I can do this without people stealing all my snow or ice all the time. I think it's worth it, at least when you're initially trying to grind up. And then once you get the cool tools, then you go to the public servers and you just piss everyone off, because then you can just like you can like steal all the snow and ice because you got like the OP tools and stuff. Like, that's, I feel like people do that. I feel like people intentionally just go to public servers because you've got these guys that have got like, you know, 3 million snow or something like that, and they've got all this money and stuff, and it's just like, dude, like, and then they come on with the nice tools, and then like everyone's trying to just like plow the sidewalk or something with their snow shovel, and then everyone comes in there with their big tools and just like runs over like what you're trying to shovel and crap. Like, that's like the most annoying thing. It's like, but I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy who just like annoys everyone by stealing all their stuff. Okay, all right. Let's go here. Now we're just waiting for a blizzard, or for, sorry, it's a little shaky there. Now we're just waiting for a blizzard or something to happen. All right, so so I'm gonna fill up my backpack, but we'll be at 3100 ice, and that'll be enough to go buy the machete. And then we'll see. Hopefully that is a +5 or something, or +10, like hit like DPS or something, like not something small. Because I feel like the pickaxe is like a +3 or something, or maybe maybe that's a +4 or +5. So hopefully the machete's like a lot better than that for the price you pay for it. And again, that was the whole point of skipping the pickaxe, is because like you want to accumulate ice faster, fill up your backpack faster, and not waste money on tools that only get you like halfway there. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna be enough to fill this backpack up. Probably not. Come on, present. Come on, Blizzard. So you guys got any plans for today, for this Saturday? I need to actually like get some stuff around the house done today. Like, I've been slacking, but a lot of it's just been because like, well, I know why I've been slacking. I've been slacking because my motivation just hasn't been there. That happens even for us adults. There's certain things that motivate you, and then if you don't feel motivated, then like you just are like, meh. Alright, so we're gonna go now buy this machete. This machete better. You know what? Actually, I can actually find out. Ice Mountain, Ice Pack, Ice Tool. Let's see. So, the machete is only +4. Ugh. That is trash, dude. I mean, that sucks butt, dude. Like, seriously, what is the deal with that? It's only +4. I mean, I guess it's double what I have now, but like for that much ice and that much cost, like, it doesn't really give you anything. You might as well would get the ice sledge, save up 7,000, or the ice pick and get +8. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, oh, that's not even, that's not even worth it. And see, that's what I mean by, like, being careful about how you spend your money in these games, because, like, then it's just like, then it becomes like it's like a slow death. It's like the progression is so slow because you're just slowly buying, I don't know, I keep doing that by accident. You keep buying like tools that don't really help you progress that much. So I'm gonna wait until I get, yeah, so I'm changing my mind now. I'd rather just turn in like 7,000 ice, or get 7,000 ice and then like buy something better, because then it's gonna be like 4 times the accumulation of ice than what I would, and then double accumulation of the ice of the next weapon or the next tool that I would buy. You know what I'm saying? That's what's so dumb, is like, you just have to have patience in these types of games. I mean, it didn't take that long to get 3,000 anyways. Plus the backpack's big enough where I can accumulate enough. Dink, 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 dink. Yeah, see, sometimes too, like, yeah, the sound just like randomly just disappears. I turn off the audio because I don't want to get like some copyright. Oh, no, it came back. So let's see. It's, yeah. So for 7,000, I can get the ice sledge, or for 12,000, I can get the ice pick. So maybe I just may need to wait for that. I don't know. Like, what's up, Akima? Wow. It's kind of early for you to be up on a Saturday, isn't it? Did your kids wake you up at 5:30 in the morning? Seems kind of early to be up for you. Although I was up at 5, so, but I don't have kids to wake me up, so that was intentional to be up that early. You just woke yourself up? Well, that's good. So you wake up and get some coffee. Yeah, how have you been, actually? You know, we haven't talked in quite a while, seems like. Not intentionally. I met with a therapist the other day, so I've been like, I'm supposed to be talking to her next week as well, actually, or a counselor, or whatever you want to call them. So that's where I'm at. So that's my fun. Your eyes are still trying to open? Uh-oh. Okay. You had your therapy session yesterday? You said LOL, so like, I think I know what you're talking about. And if it's that, well then I haven't had a therapy session in a month. Oh. No, it was a good one. Like you didn't cry, mostly laughed. Oh, well, that's good then. That's that. It's a legit therapy session. Well, that's good then. That's good. Yeah, I remember I was talking to the lady that I had, the counselor or whatever, and like I was talking about like writing, like how on my vacation I spent time like writing code and stuff, and she's like, that was like about an hour into our session. It was our first session, and she's like, wow. She's like, I think that's like the first time I seen you smile like the whole session. Just like, yeah. Yeah, you've missed a lot, so my Thanksgiving was ruined. We were supposed to have Thanksgiving with her and the kids like the day before Thanksgiving, and she actually went out of her way to go. She went and met my mom at work. She went and met my mom at work. She's like, I went out of my comfort zone. She's like, I went and talked to your mom and arranged for the fact that like she was gonna tell me that like we weren't doing anything that week, and then she was gonna tell me like the day before or something, like, oh hey, yes, we're gonna do something, the kids are coming over, and by the way, your mom and your brother are gonna come over for a little bit too. So she went and arranged all that, but then like that Monday or Tuesday she was sick, and so she went and did one of those online appointments with the doctors, and the doctors were like, yeah, that was Monday. She went and did one of those online appointments with the doctors, and they said like, oh, you sound like you may have COVID. So then like she had to go get a test on Tuesday, and she didn't know the results until Friday. But because of that, they said, oh, well, like, they said, whoever you were experiencing symptoms around are the people that should worry the most. She didn't have the symptoms when she was around me, but then they said, well, if it turns out you're positive, then, like, even though you didn't have symptoms around people you were around beforehand, like, then you have to we have to start doing contact tracing of the people that you were around for, like, the last 2 weeks. And I'm like, that's retarded. I'm like, that makes no sense that only the people that you had symptoms around then should worry if that's the case, because then they would go back and say, oh yeah, by the way, like, you may have been exposed to her while she was sick. You know what I'm saying? So then, because my mom's got heart problems, I'm like, I couldn't take the risk of like being around her knowing that she didn't have her test results back yet. So, the short of it was that we ended up not doing anything on that Wednesday anyway because she was sick. So then she ended up being at home with her kids and her family because she had already had symptoms around them. And then I couldn't be with my mom and my brother on that Thursday, on actual Thanksgiving, because she didn't have her test results back yet. So then I couldn't risk exposing them, not knowing whether or not, I had it or not. So then, like, it just ruined that whole damn thing. And she was sick for, like, almost, like, 2 weeks. She had like, strep. And so it's just, like, so she could barely talk at all. And I remember, because I was on the phone with her, man, she sounded like she was, like, freaking dying. And so she was, like, trying to, like, at least, talk for a little bit when she could. And yeah, so it's just been like, and then like when things seemed like, okay, things were starting to shape up, like she finally, like, we saw each other again after all that time, because we hadn't seen each other in like weeks because of that. Oh, backpack's full. And so just when all that happened and things were starting to come, like, we saw each other again, then her car broke down. And her car's trash. So basically she has to now, like, try to make enough money to get another car. Oh my god. Okay. That's what happens. No. Yeah, I don't know how I can... Okay, so I can go beat this guy. That's what happened. Oh, God. Whoa. That's scary. So... But I can die from this thing. I know it. What the... Okay. Oh, God. Whoa! Oh, shit. He can chase me? What the... Oh, crap. I see. So he's taking away ice from me, apparently. I guess I don't really care. I don't, like... Oh, but I wonder if I run out of ice, like, what happens? Do I die? I don't really know. This is kind of effing weird. So I guess by defeating him, though, like, I get a bunch of ice, so, I mean... But I feel like I'm playing under this guy's legs, so that's kind of just weird. Oh, I see. He's dropping ice on me. I see. Oh, that's my health. I see. Where's his health? Yeah, I have no idea how much damage I'm actually doing to him. How the hell is he hurting me still? Oh, I see. So whatever that crap he has spawning around him. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Oh, God. What the... How much, Yes, I defeated him. Woo! God, it took like enough freaking hits. Really, I only got 440 ice out of that? That's garbage. It makes you feel better. I have Thanksgiving with my parents and they argued the whole time. Most of my Thanksgiving was just me and my kids at home. Oh my God. I mean, no, it doesn't make me, that doesn't make me feel, that doesn't make me feel better. I mean, it's just, you know, I wish, I don't know. Like, I just wish that, like, I don't know, like things were going so well, you know, and then all of a sudden, like, because, you know, her and the kids were coming over every Wednesday, like we had our little pattern, and now I haven't seen the kids in almost a month. You know, I haven't seen her that often at all. Like I saw her on last Thursday, and then I saw her on Monday, and that was only because I came out and interrupted her in the middle of her DoorDash thing, and to bring her some flowers and stuff because she said she wasn't feeling good and she was kind of down, and so I brought her some flowers and some chocolate just to kind of like cheer her up, and you know it certainly helped. It certainly helped her. I mean, it helped me too just to be able to see her. But then like, you know, now she's like, you know, she doesn't have money. She's trying to save up some money so she can get a car and stuff. And I don't know when I'm gonna see her next. And she can't really say when she's gonna be able to see me next because she's, you know, and I get it to some extent. You know, she can use she's borrowing people's cards just to be able to go dashing, so she can make money, so that she can buy stuff for Christmas for the kids. But then like because she's doing all that, then she's like, well, I don't know when I'm gonna have time to see you. And it's just like, you know, that's just frustrating to me. Because, you know, I get it, like you're borrowing other people's cars, so then you're gonna say, oh well, I'm gonna borrow your car to go to my boyfriend's house so I can spend time with him. You know, like I kind of get that, but it's just like, but I'm still your boyfriend. Like that should mean something, I guess. You know. So I don't know. Like I'm just trying to like find a way to like be able to spend some time with her, because that's the thing, like I want to be able to spend time with her before Christmas and stuff. You know, we had talked about plans, like I got her kids Christmas gifts, like I got them one each. Like I didn't spend that much money, but I spent some money for each kid just so that they would each get a Christmas gift from me because I love her kids. um and I, you know, we talked about like going to see Christmas lights and stuff like that and all that stuff, but you know, now I don't know like what's going on, what's gonna happen. So like, I'm just hoping that somehow, some way, we can find a way to get some time together, like one just with us for our own purposes, and then you know, get a day with the kids to go out at night and look at some lights. Yeah, I keep trying to think about it from her perspective, you know, what she's trying to get done and stuff. But then at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but what about me? You know, at some point, like, at some point, like, what I want has to matter too, a little bit, right? At least a little bit. It's like it's just been so damn long, you know. It just, like I said, just when things when things are going well, they're going well, and when things are bad, they're bad. And again, it's not like they're bad because it's like, oh, like we've got issues. It's just bad because like, you know, she has all this stuff that just happens, and then it's just like, so like in her mind, she's like, I get it, like she's so stressed about everything that she can't like really think about anything. Like she's just like, okay, just like one thing at a time, right? So then she's like, okay, my focus now is just like, I gotta work so I can make some money so that I can get done the things I get done. But then she doesn't give her, she gets so consumed by that, then she doesn't give herself, she doesn't give time for herself. So then it's just like, okay, well, what I want doesn't matter right now because I've got other things that I need to get done. But then like, that doesn't really help her stress level, because then all you're doing, you're being consumed by all your problems and not letting yourself get some time to do something for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my thing, is like, I don't know how to really like explain it to her other than that, but like I feel like trying to explain that to her is not going to help. I think it's just going to upset her, even though like it's just the reality of the situation is like, you need to like try to find time for yourself, because then you're just going to be completely consumed by all your problems. You know, and she claims like she doesn't get like, she claims that she doesn't let herself get consumed by her problems, but she absolutely does. I mean, because again, if that was the case, then you wouldn't be like locked up in your mind on what you're trying to do. You would allow yourself to have time for yourself if you weren't completely consumed by your problems. I mean, I know how it works. I mean, I get there too. I get it, and that's why I try to like relate to what she's going through and what she's thinking and what she's feeling instead of you know, being selfish about it. But I don't think, you know, because I said something to her yesterday about it, and she understands. It's hard sometimes. Apparently, we should take time, but at the same time, when certain things need to happen. Yeah, well, I mean, but then she kind of goes back and forth on things too, and again, like I get it. Like she's just like, well, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like. She's like, I usually have like a really nice Christmas for the kids, and she's like, I spend I spend a lot of money on, I spend money on presents, and I try to give them a nice Christmas and stuff. And she's like, well, now because of the car and blah blah blah, like I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do, and so like. Her focus is just trying to grind and just get money so that she can spend money on Christmas presents and stuff. And it's like, I get it, but don't forget, you can't just forget everything, but you can't just forget everything else either though, right? Everything else doesn't in your life shouldn't just become secondary because like I get like you've got a goal, but like everything else can't just fall to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to wait? Because I get it. Like, I don't know if it's a Capricorn thing or if it's a people thing. Sometimes what you end up doing is, like, you wait for, she's just stressing out. I know. And that's the thing. Like, I'm trying not to add to her stress. I'm trying to do everything I possibly can to help her. But then, like, it's kind of stressful for me, too, right? It's kind of stressful for me, too, because then it's just like, okay, when am I going to see you again? When are we going to be able to spend time? So I'm just trying to, like, not, like, add to her stress. I'm trying to be as helpful as I can. That's why I said, like, that one day I brought her the flowers and stuff. Because I know that I can tell. It's very easy to tell. She gets like this when she's stressed or got a lot on her mind. And because I even asked her, I try to get her to open up more about things, but she kind of just goes with the whole like, well, it's just the same same shit different day kind of mentality. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, but it's okay to just, I'm like, it's not dwelling on things if you talk about it, because her big thing is she says like, well, I don't like to dwell on problems and stuff, and it's like, or she doesn't want to talk about them until she's got the solution. And it's like, but it's okay to just kind of like, water cooler talk about things, and not feel like you're not always going to have the answers to everything. That's fine too. Like and again, like I get part of it's, I know there's a difference in age and stuff, so that comes with time that you start realizing that. And I said, look, I'm like, I talk about everything, not because I'm stressing or dwelling on it. I might be stressing about it, but like, it's okay to talk about your problems, even if it's the same stuff all the time. You're just trying to reason through things and talk. You sound like I'm not the best at opening up about things he wants me to. That's just weird. Like, why? When did guys start becoming? I don't know. Like, when did guys start? But see, I feel like that's fine. Because she's, she says like, oh, she's like, you're like a rare breed in the fact that you are very open about your emotions. Like, most guys aren't like that. But like, part of it's just, I'm just telling you how I feel, so you know how I feel. It's not like there's really like something behind it. I'm just telling you how I feel because like that's what you're supposed to do. So be over communicative. That way, like, there's no surprises. Like, oh, I had no idea you were feeling that way. If I knew you were feeling this way, then I could have done this better or done that, or at least I would have understood. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you don't say how you feel, then like, how am I supposed to know how you're feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I feel like if you keep asking about it, then like that just gets stressful towards the person that you keep asking. But then because they feel like you're just like, well, I already told you, like, I'm thinking about this, and it's like, but that's not how you feel. It's what you're thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's certain subjects I don't touch yet since it's very touchy. Yeah. Well, no, I mean I get it. And that's the thing. I feel like over time I'm trying to work on her, and she's been good. Like that's the thing. She hasn't like she doesn't always, but like she'll come out and say like, "Oh, well, I'm thinking about this or that or whatever." And then so like the next day I might say, "What are you thinking about?" She's like, "Oh, well, just like the same stuff." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean? Like what's the same stuff?" And she actually did it yesterday when I talked to her. She's like, "Well, it's just these are the things that are on my mind." But she says that she doesn't really keep thinking about stuff, but it's like, but you're still thinking, but you are thinking about the same stuff. It's just that you don't have the answers to everything yet, so like you're not talking about it. And that's the thing. So like I feel like, and again, I don't know if it's a Capricorn thing or if it's a people thing. Like you don't want to feel like you don't have the answers. You don't want to come off like you don't know, and so you'd rather not talk about it because you don't know. But it's like, but there's no shame in not having the answers to everything. And that was the one thing I told her. I said that's why I talk about stuff, because you know what? At this point in my life, like I don't really care. It's just like there's no shame in not having all the answers. There's no shame in not having all the answers. You're not always going to have all the answers. And I said that's why you talk to people about stuff, because guess what? You might say something to trigger. It's a Capricorn thing for sure. Okay. And that's why I like, sounds like my mom. Yeah, so, and I but I'm kind of like this, I've been the same way. That's the thing. I can completely relate to her and like what's going on, and you just kind of start to bottle up, and I'm trying to like not, I'm trying to let her not be as bottled up as I was when I was younger. Again, she's far younger than I am, and so I get like how she's feeling, and I'm trying to like not make her be someone else, but like help her understand that like even though she's saying that she's doesn't think about stuff, that she is thinking about it, and you're just better off just kind of talking about it sometimes and just opening up. And again, like I said, I feel like she's trying. She's trying. And so that's the positive, is that she's doing something. She's not just like not saying anything or whatever. Because again, even like I think it was last week, she's like, well, what would you rather me like, or no, she said, well, I already said whatever. And I said, yeah, but you can just always say like, here's what's on my mind. You don't need to talk about it in like infinite detail. Just, I'm like, because maybe there's something that you're thinking about that's new that we hadn't talked about before. And I can say, oh yeah, okay, well, what about this? And then talk about that. And so she said, okay, that's why then yesterday when we were talking, she said, oh, well, these are the things that are on my mind. And so I'm like, okay, got you. It's like, and that's fine. Like, it was the same stuff that we talked about before. And I'm like, there's nothing new, so there's nothing else to ask about. But like, I don't know unless you tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's that's the information you have to try to pry out of people sometimes, is just, you know what your problems are, but like sometimes you don't tell everyone everything, and so not everyone necessarily, not everyone's in your head, so that you can't possibly know what you're thinking unless you open up about it. Like I said, I'm finding, and that's the same thing I tell her. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be over communicative about what I'm thinking and feeling rather than not communicating enough. I'm like, because then like you have to start learning your communication styles and stuff. That again, that's like I feel like part of the reason why I'm like that too, though, is because again, my past experience, my past relationship, supposedly one of the things that I wasn't good at was communicating, or I know like our issue was just we didn't have enough communication or the right communication. So I'm trying to like, in a sense, like I'm making up for that in my mind by like trying to be, actually I'm not trying to be different with her, I just am different with her. Like so I communicate a lot as opposed to like not saying what's on my mind. So I'm more open because of that. So it's, I guess, a learning from your mistakes kind of thing, or, Like, let's make sure that this relationship doesn't go south because we weren't talking enough. So I make sure I talk enough, and I have to make sure she talks enough so that there's no like. But I know like the things that she's like on her mind has nothing to do with me. And that was the one thing I told her. I said, I actually asked her that. I said, well, how do I know like if it has if something that you're thinking has something to do with me and you're just not saying it? And she's like, no, that's not going to be an issue. She's like, you would know. She's like, I would tell you. And I'm like, okay. So I know like the stuff that's on her mind that's bugging her right now has nothing to do with me. And I'm not even thinking about it that way. Like I just trying to figure out like what can I do to help you? It's not going to be financial. It's definitely not going to be financial help, but it's like even just to talk to someone about it or whatever. She had counseling that she was supposed to be going to, and she hasn't, as far as I know, she only went to the one session. And that's another thing too, is that she needs to be going to her counseling. It was a result of her counseling that she came back to me the one time and said, yeah, I need to apologize to you for our last our last situation, our first go around, our first iteration, our first try. She apologized to me for that. And that was something that she got out of her first counseling session. And I was like, wow, okay, well, that's good. Like, I feel like she needs to do that more because I feel like that's going to help her open up more or maybe learn some things that she doesn't know. And so I may have to start trying to I'm going to probably start sneaking in stuff to give her something to think about. Cause I know how Capricorns work. Like you don't want, or maybe just people, like you don't want someone telling you what to do. But then like with Capricorns, I just know like for myself is that if someone tries to just tell me like this is what you need to do, I'm like, but then I'll think about it after the fact and be like, you know what, they were probably right, and then just you start thinking about it on your own. Like you want to be responsible for your decisions. You don't want anyone trying to tell you what to do and then I guess giving them the satisfaction of knowing that what they said was right. That's Capricorns for you. You don't ever want to be wrong. You don't ever want to be wrong, and you never want necessarily someone's advice to be realized as true right then and there. So the way that I need to approach things with her is, just drop little tidbits of stuff. Like, oh, I heard that this is kind of like a interesting technique for coping with stress or thinking about things. One of the things that the lady told me about, my counselor told me about, which I was listening to, which came up in some audio book that I've been listening to as well, is she said, oh, whenever you get like anxiety and stuff like that, you need to stop. They said stop and like live in the anxiety for a moment before you go to make a decision or talk or say something. Just like, if you can, like, let the anxiety sink in and try to understand why you're feeling try to understand why you're feeling what you're feeling, and accept it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Learn to accept that it's okay to have feelings about what you're thinking about or feel or anxious about. And then they said, like, then start thinking about think about how your body feels, think about how your mind feels, think about like your environment, like what do you see, what do you smell, what do you hear. It's basically kind of like teaching yourself like a technique for coping with your anxiety and your stress and stuff, and dealing with your emotions in a certain way. I don't know, supposedly it's supposed to help. They said something about like go grab an ice cube from the freezer and put it on your skin, and that kind of like basically makes your mind kind of stop thinking about what you're thinking about as well, because then your mind's like, wait, why are you trying to freeze yourself to death? Like, what are you doing? It's just basically like activating senses in your body to like get you to stop like overthinking stuff too. They even said, like, I remember the lady in the one book even said, like, oh, if you like cut yourself or something, they're like, instead of like the thing that you do to harm yourself, take an ice cube and put it in the spot where you would normally like cut yourself or whatever instead, as like a way to like stop harming yourself, because obviously ice cube's not gonna hurt you. Gosh, how much do I have to work towards this still? I need 12,000 ice. Ugh. For that ice pick. I'm at a hatchet, so that's a 2 collection rate per hit. Ice pick is 8. And it's 12. I need 12,000 ice. I've been doing yoga and meditation. Those have helped. Yeah, I mean, and extra. Yeah. Oh crap! God bless America. All right. Woo! Oh my God. Okay. America. Fuck yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Exercise and anything like that will certainly help. You know, and I felt like, so here's the thing. One of the things that helped me was waking up early. And I know that may sound like weird maybe, but like one of the things that was causing me some stress was that I kept waking up. I had some joy initially out of the idea that working from home, I can just wake up at 8 o'clock or 7:50 and roll out of bed and just go to work. And I'm like, oh, this is like the coolest thing, because then I don't have to like wake up all early and stuff. But then I realized, well, but then I'm just like waking up to like just work every day. And that was really starting to get under my skin. And it really started irritating me. I started becoming irritable because of that. Because I'm like, I wasn't doing anything for myself before work in the morning. I would just like roll out of bed and just start working. And I'm like, ugh, I'm just waking up to work every day, and it's just frustrating. So then I started waking up at 5 again, trying to go to bed earlier, waking up earlier, and then I have like 3 hours to do whatever I want before I have to start working. And I'm like, dude, this is freaking awesome. You know, I'm like, I actually get to like do stuff for myself. And I'm not waking up just to go to work every day. Like, this is amazing. So that has certainly helped me. You know, I noticed that I feel a lot better when I can wake up and do something before work every day. It's really nice. Really nice. I enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. I miss my girlfriend. You know, it's just like, unfortunately, it just seems like there's always something, you know, and I can't wait for the day where like we're kind of past this nonsense part of life, where things can go back to being normal, where I can go back to seeing her and the kids every week on the Wednesday. I miss the kids. You know, even though they can be buttheads sometimes, like, you know, it's just like, I still miss them, you know, because kids are kids. Like, I understand how kids work. I probably need to start running on the treadmill again. Although I haven't really been, honestly, my eating habits have not been all that great recently. Yeah, I felt like I felt a lot better when I was like making my food every day, and I kind of reverted back to like just eating my chicken sandwiches from the oven and stuff like that, just because it's just easier. And it takes less time. But then, like, I don't know, I guess there's something calming about like sitting there waiting for your food to be made while you're sitting there cooking it on the stove and stuff. So like, I'm trying to get back to some of those things. Like, okay, I'm gonna actually have to try to make food, and so I'm eating better again, and spending time making breakfast, like making eggs and toast and stuff like that. I went back, like I was doing, but then I went to like toast and peanut butter. Actually, I actually liked that. I actually enjoy like the toast and peanut butter because it's like a good combination of protein and carbs. So yeah, but I really do hope that like that's I keep kind of pinging her about it. I'm not trying to like over stress her out about it, but like I just hope that we can do something like with the kids and stuff before Christmas, and I hope that before like around Christmas week we'll be able to have an opportunity where we can spend some time with the kids. They can come over and open presents and stuff like that. She was supposed to come over and help me do the lights on the tree, but that was before she had issues with her car, so I don't even know if that's going to happen. She just said, hey, just get the tree out, and then I'll come over one day and we'll put lights on the tree. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. And that's the thing, dude. She has such a good heart. She has such a good heart. She's such a good person. That's what I love about her, is that like she's amazing. But then when she gets all stressed out, it's hard for her to be amazing. I mean, she's still amazing, but she's amazing for the focal point of what she's trying to be amazing for at that point in time. Like let me solve this one problem, or let me tackle this one quest line. And so she's amazing for that, but she can't be amazing the way that she normally is. And it sucks. And I know it sucks for her too. I know she wishes that that wasn't the case. So that is the one thing that I do miss about her when things aren't going well, is that she's distracted. And so she can't be as awesome as she normally is. Ugh, so many trips I gotta make. I did say this was gonna be a grind for sure. Ugh. But I didn't think I was gonna have to grind to 12,000 ice to get what I finally wanted. It's too bad you can't use like your snowplow in here, like to get ice or something. Like, because now I'm gonna make a boatload more trips. It's like I want to almost get like a bigger backpack, but like it's not even worth it. I mean, maybe a bigger backpack is kind of worth it, just because then there's fewer trips. But so at least I can mine more and then not have to make as many trips. So maybe that is what I should do, is spend some money on a bigger backpack and some ice on a bigger backpack so I can make fewer trips. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I need like 8,000 or something like that for 8,000 ice for like the next better backpack. Damn it, but then I regress on the other stuff. Well, I mean, I don't know if you're still here, Akima, but like, yeah, we stopped texting. I don't know why. I mean, it wasn't intentional, like not like to like stop talking to you or something. I don't know, maybe I've just been consumed by my own like nonsense. Part of it was her too though, because she was coming over a lot, and then like all of a sudden we just hit a brick wall. But if it makes you feel any better, like I haven't even gone over to like Melinda's that much. I need to start doing that again. I told her, because I went over there yesterday and I texted her and I said, what, I've been a pretty bad friend by not coming over. Like I like literally I go over her house like once a week now, maybe twice if we're lucky. but part of that had more to do with her than anything else. I'm not gonna lie, because I actually told her, I said it. She was like, "Oh, I don't see you that much," and I was like, I'm like, just so you know, that has nothing to do with Natasha. I'm like, that has everything to do with you, because she's just so negative about everything. Ice Boss Tool Pack, Ice Pack. I'm assuming these are for, okay. So, oh wow, a huge ice pack only costs $17.50 ice for ice capacity of 5,000. So, wait, what? Wait, how is that free? An ice cube pack? Oh, wait, what? The ice cube ice pack is free. What? And you have infinite capacity? That doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense if that's true. All right, let's go see these backpacks real quick. See what we got going on here. I think one of my streams, I might actually do a jigsaw puzzle. Hey Baker, I'm dozing off. I'll text you later today. Okay, all right. Jerk? Why am I a jerk? You're a jerk. Teach me how to jerk. Teach me how to jerk. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that's weird. They 250 Robux for Ice Cube. Okay, so the biggest freaking thing you can get is 500. I mean, I guess it's worth it. It didn't really cost me that much ice, but yeah, I'm kind of in a different part of the freaking expansion, bro. Like, you know, respond to me and snap. Dude, I was when you your second, what was it, the last one you sent me last night was like at like 10 or something? I was in bed already. Dude, I'm like in bed by like between like 9:30 and 10. Like, I don't like mess around with going to bed early anymore because I've been up since 5. I've been up since 5 today. And because I was doing stuff like for my domain and all that kind of stuff that I got and everything. So like you're talking about the first two. I mean, I went to, when I looked at everything, I believe it was just before I went over Melinda's. So I was supposed to be talking to Natasha last night, and then, like, I ended up going over Melinda's because she was, like, she had some sort of, I guess, semi-dilemma or something, and whatever. But, like, it was just, like, it was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing that I ended up just going over there, so I wasn't really, like, focused on much else. Because she said that the place that she's been working, she's told me before they actually extended an offer to her to work full time, and then she's like, well, but like, but she's trying to get a job somewhere else, and she's like, and she hasn't told them that yet, of course. And she's like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, and it was so weird because I just happened that night. Again, life is weird. Things are just weird in life. I don't get it. Like, it's almost like fate, or I don't know what it is. But like, literally, I was thinking about her yesterday. I went shopping after work, and I bought her a thing of a big block of the special dark chocolate Hershey stuff I buy her every once in a while. And she's like, she texted me that night, and I was like, oh, hey, I said, I think I have something to help you get through this or something. And so, like, when I went over, I brought her the Hershey's bar, and she's like, this is good timing because I think I'm about ready to go on my period. was like, well, there you go. I know you. I know your body. Anyways, but then we were talking about her thing, and that just like her job thing, and so that ended up not taking that long. But I was over there for like, I don't know, like a couple hours, few hours or something like that. Whoa, game just froze. Okay. Yeah, I think the bigger backpack's definitely worth it. Oh, that's stupid that like it is. See, these games are kind of money hungry. Like, how do you not have a bigger backpack than this? At least even like the other Sims, I thought I had bigger backpacks than this. 500 being the biggest where you have to spend actual money. Like, come on. And then you want to charge 250 Robux for an infinite backpack. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's how the other ones were too, to some extent. But I felt like they had bigger than 500. Could be wrong. I totally need to develop one of these games. I mean, you can. There's like an editor and crap. I remember I downloaded it where you can like design your own Roblox game. But it's like I don't even know what I would do. You know, it's like because you can create your own maps and all that kind of stuff. But like that's a whole learning experience in itself, which it would be fun to do. But like, I'm assuming these guys get kickbacks, of course, from like Robux. I don't know if they get 100% of the profits or how it works. I'm assuming not. I'm assuming that any Robux sales that you get from in game, there's probably some type of split between them and the actual Roblox developers. Like maybe like a 60-40 or 70-30, something like that. I don't know. Oh look, Prestizzle's snow plowing. Yeah, so you need to get like you need to save up 2 million. I think it was 2 million to get the snowmobile. 2 million to get the snowmobile so that you can you can use it to go to the mountains. And then when you go to the mountains, then you can start doing ice. And then there was like I don't know, you didn't see earlier. There's actually like an ice creature that forms after you turn in so much ice, and then you have to like beat him to get ice and money. You get ice and money, but like it basically is like guaranteed that the guy's gonna form. It's like when you go over and turn in the ice, this ice thing continues to progress. Basically, yeah. See, it gets bigger, and then eventually it turns into like an ice monster, and then you have to kill him, an ice king. Then you have to kill the ice king, and then you get money and ice from it. But like you also want to time it well too, because then like he can like take ice from your ice pack or something. So if you have a bunch of ice in there, then like. But I have to save up. Now I have to save up like 12,000 ice to get the better weapon for mining. That's why I decided to get the bigger backpack, so I don't have to keep like turning in so often. I think it's raining outside right now, which is good and bad. I mean, I guess it's good, but oh, I may have to let Peyton out here. She hasn't gone out yet, but it is raining out, so I don't know that I necessarily want to let her out yet. We have a quest ongoing right now, by the way. Oh, that's right. We're not in a group, so it doesn't count for you right now. It's like 125,000 snow or ice from anywhere. You have a quest? Oh. I wonder how that works then. I wonder, do you have 2 quests? Okay, yeah, you can't hack these trees. For some reason I felt like maybe there was a chance that you could. Alright, so we're gonna go to this thing here. So, well, now for sure all the snow outside will be melted because now it's raining. And I didn't even realize yesterday it was like 54 degrees. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how the hell did that happen? It's 49 right now. Oh, a present fell. Cool, it regened all the ice, too. That's what happens when the present falls, which is good. Should you get the big truck? Whatever the one was that was like 85K. That's the one you want to get. It's like called the big plow or something like that. 85K is the one you want to get. Then you target like 1 million to get the grader or whatever the hell that thing's called. Because then that thing holds 40,000 snow. Then when you get the grader, then you can start saving the 2 million for the snow plow. Or not the snowmobile, sorry. People at work piss me off so much, man. Like, I just... Ugh. This guy, like, sent some email yesterday and was like, oh, this is... I don't know, he was basically just, like, being very, like, dense in the brain about something. Like, oh, well, this dashboard shows that all these things are red, and red is bad. And it's just like, dude, I'm like, dude, you do realize... I explained why they were all red, and like it's just like they don't really think beyond just like, I mean, are you being like a typical old school manager where you're not like really looking at the detail of stuff or something? Like, oh god, look, the snowmobile randomly does this, by the way. Where it just is like, wee, let's just spin in circles for no apparent reason. But yeah, I forgot that I kind of forget Game Pass on PC, applies to PC as well. So like there's like games that I could get on here that I didn't have. Like they had like they had Age of Empires 3 that I downloaded. I haven't played it yet. I feel like I didn't like that one though. I was a huge fan of Age of Empires 2. I think because Age of Empires 3, they stopped where you can't build walls anymore or something around your city, or like you can only build like certain kind of walls or something like that. It was kind of crazy. But then I downloaded a jigsaw puzzle game that Microsoft had that I had downloaded apparently before that I forgot that they had, which was kind of neat. I don't want to fight this ice monster thing again. I don't really have enough, like, I don't know. It seemed like it took a while last time. It took like 10 minutes to kill that thing or something. Maybe 5. You know what? Let's do this. Let's, so there's something that happens at the top of the mountain. So I'm assuming there are 2 different things that can spawn. Because I don't really need to go to the store. And they said there's a guy up here that you can turn it. Oh, so this is the, I see. So this is the ice lake thing that you can use to... Okay, so this guy, you can sell ice to him as well. And these things are basically nothing. Yeah, those aren't anything. Whoa, look at that. That's kind of neat. That one, the lights are changing colors in there. Dude, that's creepy. It's kind of psychedelic, man. I want to go in here. There was an award for just walking up to that house, apparently. Okay. Alright, well, I can stay up here, I guess, and just mine this crap. Look, there's all this right here. So I'm trying to save 12,000 ice right now because the thing is that, like, the pickaxe... So the way this one works is a small ice... Oh, yeah, let's go back. So, like, a kitchen knife starts you at +1, and then a hatchet is +2, like, collection rate per hit. But, like, then the pickaxe is 3, the machete's 4, the ice sledge is 6, and then the ice pick is 8. So, I mean, I can go from 2 to 6, or I can go from 2 to 8. And the ice sledge pack is, like, +7,000. You need 7,000 ice for that one. And so I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe I could do that one, but then it's just like... I could just save up the 12,000 and then be fine. And that way I have +8, so then I basically, like, 4 times the hit points as opposed to, like, just 3 times the hit points. I don't know. Your money resets. What do you mean? Your ice resets, but your money only changes when you spend it. And you have to spend ice on tools. That's what makes the ice, this mountain part different, is that you spend money and ice to buy stuff. Whereas in the other one, you don't actually sell snow and money in order to buy stuff. At least I didn't think you did. This is the way we hatchet snow, hatchet snow, hatchet snow. This is the way we hatchet snow so early in the morning. Okay. Or I should say ice, not snow. So I'm just afraid that whatever spawns up here is going to be more deadly than what spawns at the bottom of the hill. But then I wonder if, like, if I can spawn the thing up here and then, like, then go to the lower part and still continue to turn in ice down there. I'm hoping that's the case. Because I don't know if I want to, like, I don't really have, like, the hatchet's not enough. I don't know, it takes forever to kill the Ice King that spawns. Although I wonder if it even spawns something up here. That is a great question, actually. We'll find out when I turn in ice to this guy eventually. That's when your run energy actually matters, though, because you have to keep, like, running away from the thing. Because I didn't realize at first that you can actually die. So, like, yes, that's where the thing would spawn. Alright, yeah, so there is a thing that spawns up here. And sadly, it's like right by the entrance or exit, but whatever. Should take a while for that. How do you beat it? You just have to keep, like, you just have to use your weapons to fight it. But like it can like it like shoots snowballs or like big ice blocks of ice at you, like round blocks of ice. And then if you stand under it, like it can like zap you or something. Like somehow I was getting hurt standing underneath the thing earlier. I'm not sure how, but like it just happened, so like the bigger the bigger the tool you have, the more, you know, the easier it is to defeat them, because then you know, it's more DPS basically, right? Damage per second. So with a hatchet, you're only hitting two per second to defeat them, and it takes a while. So if you have at least multiple people, then you can like everyone can kind of just keep hacking away at them. But they look big and scary, except they don't really like they can't really like hit you other than through like whatever powers they have. Oh, that's right, because there's something that he does where it develops some type of force field around him, and so like if you're standing within that proximity, then it damages you automatically. So like you have to like know, you have to kind of time it where you like run away from him when you're hitting him, and then you have to make sure he doesn't drop like the big ice ball on your head. Yeah, that thing looks scary as hell, man. When I first fought, I was like, "Whoa!" I thought it could charge you and run after you, and it can like go all over the mountain. It looks like if you let it, like it'll just like it could just keep following you wherever you go on the mountain. So it's not like it's just restricted to a certain area, which is kind of crazy. So I need to actually like do some stuff today. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'm gonna have to end up putting the lights on my Christmas tree because she's probably not gonna come over and help me put the lights on now because of her car. So like, ugh, so disappointing. But you know, it is what it is. I need to clean dishes. Try to get the house like in respectable shape, just in case I happen to have company at some point in the future. Hopefully it's her. Hopefully it's her again one day. I think she. I don't know if Melinda actually works today or not. I think she might. Okay, you're making sounds, but you're not doing anything. Oh my goodness. I figured by the time I finished like hacking away at those, the other ones would have spawned again, but no. He's like, oh. Come on, I need a present this fall or a blizzard to happen. Well, actually, not yet. Let me trade in all my shit. Then you can start a blizzard. Actually, the present thing can happen whenever, because like that doesn't hurt me too much, because then it'll respawn all the ice. That's why it's good. Come on, dick. Oh, that's kind of weird. So let's see. Oh yeah, Ice King kills. So there's a maniacal cube and a crave creature. Oh god, that's probably the maniacal cube is. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. I'm assuming the Ice Kings are those things, and then like probably when you get the Ice Cube thing, the Ice Cube cutter. So they actually have like a tool for cutting the ice cubes, and they're only meant for cutting these cubes out of this thing up the mountain, the lake up here. And I guess apparently that must spawn like some different kind of creature or something. So I wonder why they didn't. So I guess that when I was reading the info about this, it looks like this ice thing was like an add-on or something after the fact. Um, but I'm kind of surprised they didn't go back to the snow one and add something there where they have like bosses that you can fight in the snow area. It seems like it's only here that you have creatures you can fight. Ugh, I hate that. Damn it, we need a present to drop. How do you know how much snow you have? It's on the back of the truck. Like it's just like your backpack. It changes colors too, where it goes. It's like green when it's not that full, and then it moves up to like yellow and then red, depending upon how close to being full you are. But yeah, it's just a number on the back of the truck that fills up as you go. Oh my gosh, why isn't a present? Oh wait, something just happened. Those respawned over there somehow. Yeah, I don't like how some of these don't seem to like you can't it makes the sound, but like you can't like they don't go into the ground, but then some do, which is kind of weird. It's kind of inconsistent how that works. Yeah, this is like the area right here, man. Like we're well, I still have a whoa. Okay, I still have a quest here. That's why it's kind of weird. So you had your own quest, but I think because I had one, because you had one before you joined the group, then like it's yours overrode mine. Here, I'll just do this. I can cancel this one. There. Really? A present fell in the middle of the snowstorm? That's dumb. Ugh, I gotta make so many trips. Still, like, even if I was gathering snow faster, it's like I still have to make a. I don't know. I guess that would help. I would still have to make a bunch of trips, but then at least I'd be gathering snow faster, but or ice faster. But ugh. Whoa. Oh, pfft. I thought someone else was up here. It's a stupid snowmobile going retard mode again. So dumb. So dumb. Yeah, so I need 12,000 ice. Ugh. Why did that present have to drop? Boop. There we go. Nice. Nailed it. Well, at least it seems like the internet stuff got worked out, though. That's good. Like I mean, I've noticed that over the past several streams I've done is, like that guy said, wait a month. I mean, fortunately, he just happened to be right because it's like I've been able to stream at 1080p without any issues. So I don't know, whatever the hell they were doing before that just caused it to go out of whack for a little bit. I still just can't get over the fact that it's like, well, I can't believe anyone who's like complaining about upload speed during COVID. It's just like, what do you mean? Like, that's when everyone's inside, like trying to, I don't know. Like, I know he was probably thinking like, oh, well, it's probably because everyone's using the bandwidth, but it's like, that's not exactly the response I was expecting to get. More like, oh, well, let me take a look at it and see what we can find, as opposed to just, well, I can't believe someone's complaining about upload speeds during COVID. It's like, bro. Like, you mean, like, why am I complaining that I'm not getting the service I'm paying for? I mean, what? Like, shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's COVID or not. Like, I'm paying for something. I don't want to pay for something I'm not getting. I feel like this thing's, like, all of a sudden just gonna, like, spawn. Although I think it has to get pretty tall, though, anyways, before it'll spawn. So I wonder, I don't think this persists between... Well, maybe it might. I don't know. I'm assuming the Ice King thing persists between sessions. I don't know. Like, if we both leave... What's up, Marcus? If we both leave the server, like, I don't know if that resets that thing or if it stays where it's at. I guess we'll find out eventually. Marcus, what's up, bro? How's it going? I've been streaming for 2 hours. Where have you been? I'm just playing. Like, bro, you started streaming at like 6:30 in the morning. Been up since 5. Let's see if... okay, there's that. Let's see. Huh. It's already there, though. We eat up the competitor. Maker. Let's try this and this. Oh, so there is... It is working. Huh. Okay. Nice. All right. Sorry, I was checking to see if my domain is working now. So, crap, my German came out. Whoa, who's... That's like a Russian person. Hi. Yeah, I need to probably do some work on my web host stuff today. Try to get that set up. I had to contact HostGator support this morning to figure out, or actually, I had to contact their billing department because they said that if your host is not registered publicly within 24 hours, that you should contact them. And that I wish they would have sent that with the email they sent me, because then I could have dealt with that yesterday, because then you have to wait for once it's registered, and you have to wait for the information to propagate the internet, which can take like up to 2 days. So that, like, so it's basically like 3 days after you register that everything is like all ready to go. But it seems like it's working, sort of. So I'll be able to look at that later today. But I feel like once I get done doing this, I'm gonna go wash some dishes so I get that out of the way, because that's long overdue, and I have to clean that sink out downstairs in the kitchen, and just start tidying up stuff around the house so I feel less. I feel like that's stressing me out a little bit, or kind of annoying me as well, because when things are dirty, like, you just it just kind of creates stress. Of course, a present would fall after I just decided to like leave that. All right, thank you. So I don't have to leave. It's gonna be worth it, man. It's gonna be worth it once we get there. Once we get there, it'll be worth it. I swear. I hope it will, because then I'll have a better tool to use to grind through this stuff, and so it'll be a lot easier to accumulate money, or ice, I should say. And it'll be easier to kill Ice King as well when that thing spawns. So the Ice King gives you ice back. It gives you ice, but I think the last time I fought it, it was like in the middle. I had a smaller backpack, and so I couldn't get all the ice that he dropped or something. I feel like you need a big enough backpack to carry the ice that it'll drop. But then if you fight the thing when your backpack is full, like, the thing actually zaps ice out of your backpack. So that's like the other thing you have to be careful of too. I don't know if it zaps it out, or if when it hurts you, it like knocks ice out of your backpack, or how how that mechanic works exactly. Oh god, I'm worried. I feel like if I do one more turn in, this thing's gonna spawn, but I'm not 100% certain. Alright, I think I'm going to do one more turn in, and then I'm going to call it for stream. So once I get my next 500, then I think I'm good so I can get some stuff done today, and then if I'm feeling good about like doing another stream, maybe I'll get back on later and go a little bit more. I need to feel like I accomplished something today. This is not accomplishing anything. So, I mean, like, this is just some monotonous something to do kind of thing. It's like playing Minecraft. Oh, by the way, Marcus, I did go into Minecraft and address whatever prompt I had. I hate that it won't let people on the realm just because it prompted me that, like, hey, there's an update and your graphics card may need to be updated for it to play right. And so, like, I just had to acknowledge that message. That's the weirdest freaking thing. I don't understand why it takes for me to do that for the realm to be playable. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I didn't even notice till now that it actually has reflections in the ice. That's kind of sick. There was something thought out to actually make that possible. It's kind of neat. So it's got like a glass kind of texture to it. Pretty neat. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know why it does that. That's like the stupidest effing thing. Because I'm assuming everyone has that message. It's not like just a message, a realm message. It's a message for individual players. So I don't know if it's because I play on PC. You know, I don't know. That wouldn't make any sense either. So I don't know. I don't get the why that matters. If it's because I bought it on PC or something, like, and so that's why, I don't know. But yeah, it does. I have the realm is on auto renew like month to month. That's why like it hasn't expired. Because I just got charged for it the other day, so I just put it on auto renew. So that's why there's no stoppage in service on the realm anymore when it expires. But I think for some reason I did month to month instead of renew it. I should renew it for every like 3 months or something because it's cheaper. Ultimately. Thank you, present. Yeah, okay, that's weird. It's something about this game. There's like certain pixels that are staying on my screen. I don't know if you guys might see that too. You can see it in the ice. See those pixels? It's like there's something down at the bottom of the hill there, and they're like staying on the screen, even though like there's something not in view. These little pixels right here. I don't understand why these are staying on the screen like that. It's really annoying. At first I thought, I'm like, do I have something on my monitor or something? Like, what the hell is that? Watch, I'm gonna turn this in and it's gonna spawn this Ice King. I just know it. And then I'm just gonna be like, deuces. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna be like, deuces, bruh. I just know it's gonna spawn this effing thing when I don't want it to spawn. No, it did not. Yes, thank God. Okay, good. Alright, good. So I've got almost 9,500 ice, which is great. So then, like, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12. So I got like 2,500 to go before 2,500 ice, which is 5 full backpacks to be accumulated of ice, and then I will be able to buy the tool that's like 8 ice per hit. Why did that just open that? I don't know. 8 ice per hit or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, so that's gonna be all for me for now. Like I said, if I'm feeling like streaming later, maybe I'll stream for a little bit more later on or something like that. But I'm gonna do some stuff around the house first before I do all that. So thank you guys for everyone who stopped by. Appreciate it very much. And until next time, guys. Bye bye.